In this video, we will talk about sampler in Ketron Event X. Now you can see there is one screen up, it is actually my Ketron, and there is screen down, it is actually my computer screen. On computer screen, I have folder that is showing what is inside of Ketron. I have one of the folders. First one is instrument folder. Inside of instrument folders, we have some files that are compatible with Ketron. There is possibility to import those files and make them active inside of Ketron. First, we have Sound Bank 3. It is actually a collection of all samples that we have in Ketron. We can save it and we can import it in Ketron. Then we have here MS3, it is actually one instrument or multi-sample. And we have SF2 sound font file that we can import in Ketron, and we can create instrument. Actually, we can save it as an instrument and it will become MS3 file after when we save it. As you can see, I have this instrument in sound font format and MS3 format. First, it was in sound font 2 format. When I import and save, it will become MS3 Ketron instrument file. And then down I have SBK files in this folder. So whatever of those files, any of those files, when you get them, you will put them in instrument folder, and then you will have possibility to import them in Ketron. Now, how to import them in Ketron? When we press the menu, if you go to Sound Bank, on left side it says instrument. We can see all SBK files that are presently inside of this down folder. As you can see, country folk, cymbalum, dalape. So all those instruments, SBK files, we can see on left side. They are not now in memory of Ketron. They are not active, but we have them and we have opportunity. If we want to, we can import them. Now, whatever you want to put, it will be then on the right side. It will show whatever you see on right side. It is actually imported inside. When I press it here, I have opportunity. Look at, I have opportunity to load it. When I load it, it will be shown in my right side of screen. It means it is active, it is inside of instrument. All those files are related to instruments or samples or files that you can create only if you have Dream card, if you have special card, special software, and if you can, then you can work with that. Some people can work with that, but for you, you can use your user samples. If you go in audio sampler, now sampler, and now if you press on load, you can see all active instruments or active multi-samples. They could be protected or unprotected. You can see them here. Whatever is here, it is actually active. It is actually working. Not everything that is in folder is shown here. Only that what is loaded, what is actually imported and saved. Now, if you go to utility, if you go to import, now you can see all files in any kind of format that I already told you that is in this folder down. So you can see sound bank files, you can see MS3 files, you can see sound font files. All those files you can see now, you can import except SBK, because SBK, they work on way what I already told you. Now, if you want to import any of those files, you can import them now. If you want to backup all your samples as a Sound Bank 3 file, then you just press backup, you give it name, and then you save it. Later you can load it in your instrument. But if you want to backup protected material and load it in somebody else's keyboard, you will get error. You cannot do so. Before you want to backup unprotected material, you have to delete every active sample that has protection. So now when you press delete, you will see actually only samples that are active. You don't see inactive samples, only active samples. Now you will delete protected samples. When you delete them, you will make backup. Now if you want to load it in another instrument, I suggest to you to do format and deep erase of your sampler memory. When you do format and with activate a deep erase, after that you can load SB3 in another instrument, in another, but of course I mentioned that you cannot load, you will get error if you want to load some protected material. I think now everything is clear to you how to work with samples in Ketron Event X. If you have any question, please let me know. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.